Rockstar Games and GTA 6 in particular is getting a little bit of bad news as two important pillars of their team have found a new home. We'll be talking about all of that in this video today and a whole lot more. So I don't know if you guys remember, but Rockstar Games co-founder Dan Houser actually left the studio in 2020 and he founded a new operation in 2021 called Absurd Ventures. And it turns out he's brought some heavyweight former Rockstars with him to the new gig. The first is Rockstar's former vice president of writing, Michael Unsworth. He actually joined in October as Absurd Ventures head of story and creative management, and former writer and producer Laszlo Jones is on board as executive producer. So the first name might not mean as much to you, but it absolutely should, because Michael Unsworth was responsible and credited for a ton of games at Rockstar since he joined in 2007 as a senior creative writer, and he contributed to games like Midnight Club LA, LA Noire, Max Payne 3, Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead Redemption, and Red Dead Redemption 2. And what was weird is he was actually promoted to vice president of writing in 2021, but departed Rockstar earlier this year. And that move left some fans concerned about what it might bode for Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, in my opinion, because he left in 2021, I would assume that 99% of the writing and the story work is already done for GTA 6, so I don't think it's going to have a massive impact on that story, but it certainly will for future Rockstar Games projects. Now, the other name might be more recognizable to you, and that is Laszlo Jones, especially with his role in GTA 5 as Laszlo and his part in the story, but he has also been featured in a ton of other previous GTA titles as a radio host in Grand Theft Auto 3, 4, and 5. So he actually left Rockstar in 2020, shortly after Houser's departure, and according to his recent LinkedIn profile, he actually joined Absurd Ventures just a year later in June 2021. Although it seems to have gone largely unnoticed until now. So that's the big question. Is Laszlo Jones, who's been a major part of the last couple of Grand Theft Auto titles, GTA 3, 4, and 5, like you can actually listen to him on the radio station and you can actually interact with him in Grand Theft Auto 5, is he going to be around in GTA 6? Well, same with Michael Unsworth. The fact that he left in 2021, I would say that we are still going to see him in the game. Now, whether he has a large role like he had in Grand Theft Auto 5, part of the story mode missions, or whether we just simply hear him on the radio, or whether it be as an Easter egg in a poster that we see around the streets of Vice City, that, of course, is yet to be known. But I think we will see the real impact of his exit, just like with Michael Unsworth on future Rockstar Games projects. Now, Unsworth and Laszlo Jones are the best known of the bunch, but they're not the only big names to join Houser at his new studio. Former Rockstar Vice President of New Media, Adam Tedman, also joined Absurd Ventures in 2022 as head of marketing, while Pandemic Studios co-founder Greg Barud is on board as head of games. So far, Absurd Ventures is poaching Rockstar Games talent left and right, and honestly, this is bad news. Now, I'm not saying that Rockstar isn't full of incredibly talented and creative individuals, but those are some massive, veteran, talented people that they have just swooped away from Rockstar Games. And honestly, I just see this as a little bit of bad news. And the big question for me is, how will this impact GTA 6, not only from a writing standpoint, but also, will we see characters like Laszlo Jones? He was honestly one of my favorite in GTA 5, and he's had big impacts on previous titles as well. And speaking of Rockstar Games talent, and also some bad news, because I do truly believe fans would have really enjoyed seeing her in Grand Theft Auto 6, that was the supposed and rumored actress and voice actor for Lucia in GTA 6. And once the Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks came out last September, the community dialed in on one individual, Alexandra Echevarri. Not only did she look like Lucia, she sounded like Lucia, but in her Actors Access resume page, she had a role that was listed as Rockstar Games Productions. It looked like it was for something that had not been announced yet, and so many people speculated, okay, that's definitely Lucia. She is in Grand Theft Auto 6. Well, she actually put out this post on Instagram clearing everything up, saying, "I can finally share. I had the honor of voicing warehouse boss Lupe on GTA 5. Technically GTA Online, but that's all right. Better late than never. Thank you all for the love and support. This was a career goal, and I'm so grateful it has been realized. I am truly thankful to all for granting me the opportunity of being a part of this well-known franchise. I remember playing the game myself when I was a teen, and I have to say, I never thought I'd have the opportunity of being a part of such a cool game or being the voice of a hardcore chick. It was a thrilling experience, and I will never forget it. And she actually followed up in an individual comment on that post that said, "Gracias for all the love, everyone. It was a true pleasure to work on GTA 5, and then saying in a separate sentence, I am not in Grand Theft Auto 6. So that should clear everything up. You basically heard it from the source herself. She is not in GTA 6 and has been credited for playing Lupe, the warehouse boss. You can actually find her in our finance and felony cargo warehouses. She'll give you like some extra missions to do. That is her role, and it is not Lucia. So the mystery remains of who the voice actor and likeness of Lucia is going to be. We know for a fact, though, that it is not Alexandra Echevarri. So I guess in a way that adds a little bit more clarity to 50% of the GTA 6 protagonists. Now we just kind of have to figure out what's going on with Jason. It has not been confirmed whether or not he is or is not involved in the project, but Brian Zampella has definitely taken the lead role of bearing that spotlight. I personally don't think it's him just because of all the gallivanting and flamboyant sort of posts that he's making that would come really close to breaking Rockstar's NDA. And speaking of that, I know it has absolutely nothing to do with GTA 6, but just how serious Rockstar is, and even the people that work on these kind of projects. You might have actually remembered the other day, I talked about kind of a cool detail about Vice City and its moon. We obviously know GTA 6 is going to be taking place in Vice City, and if it will have the same Easter egg, well, a former Rockstar Games developer, Obi Vermage, he was actually posting like a blog about what it was like to develop Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. Well, he's actually had to take all of that down. So it just goes to show you how serious Rockstar Games and the people that work there are with this stuff. A quick update to that, he said, "Sorry you missed it. On November 22nd, 2023, I've decided to take the blog down. It's come to my attention. Some of my former colleagues don't enjoy it as much as I thought they would. No pressure from Rockstar. My own choice, Obi." So that is kind of interesting. I don't think he was going to be able to reveal really anything about Grand Theft Auto 6. He hasn't been there for a minute, but it still goes to show you that Rockstar and the people that work there, and even former colleagues, don't like how the secrets of their games being made are revealed. So overall, kind of a video with not some great news for GTA 6. It's never a good thing when you see talent leaving Rockstar the way it is right now, and how they're losing a lot of their creative writers and people that make Grand Theft Auto what we've come to know and love really over the last 20 years. But hopefully, because Grand Theft Auto 6 has been in development really for the last 7 to 8 years, a lot of those people have had the time to basically put their spin on the game. We're just gonna have to wait and see. We're getting closer and closer than ever to the trailer coming out. But that's all I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.